I tell y'all, when we walked through them cells, it was men in those cells. They were like banging on the cells like, hey, hey, talk to me.
How about some reverse psychology? Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Mickey, and I am back with another video. So today I will be doing a story time about the time that I got arrested. Yes, you guys, I got arrested, but just wait to the end of the story so you can see when and why and how I got arrested. Before we get into this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media networks. They'll be right here at the top of the screen, and then turn those post notifications on so that you can get the shout out in the next video. So today's shout out will go to Mia Youngs. Thank you for being a part of my notification gang. Thank you so much for commenting, requesting, suggesting. I love you so very much. Kisses from me to you. Mwah. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, you guys, so this is how it went down. Around this time, I was in 8th grade. Mind you, I am 26 now, but I was in 8th grade when this happened. Either 8th grade or freshman year. It was one of them, because y'all know I'm terrible with time. I don't know how old I was, what age I was, but I tell you it was around 8th grade, freshman year, because I was hanging around a certain group of girls, and then that kind of like pushed me where like I need to be. So let me tell you what happened. One day I went outside. This is a normal regular day. We all outside, friends, you know, we met up somewhere and we were walking around in outside. And so this was kind of a little bit far from my house. It was at least about 30-minute walk from my house. So I was on the other side of town, like just strolling, walking the blocks or whatever with a group of people. So back then I used to hang with large groups of people. Me now, absolutely not. But I used to hang with large groups of people. When I mean large groups, I mean about 5 to 10 people walking down the street at the same time. And that was kind of a thing back then too. So it was like a lot of different groups like walking around, and you know, you hang with this clique, they hang with that clique, blah blah blah. So I had my group of girls. It was male and female in this group. So we're walking around, we're talking, chatting, playing around. So we were walking, the way the streets were made up, some streets had like sidewalks, some streets just had nothing. Like the street is where the only place you can actually walk. Like you can't really walk on the sidewalk because it's not a sidewalk. So that's kind of like how it was. So sometimes we were walking on the sidewalk, sometimes we were walking in the street. And so we're walking, laughing, giggling, you know, having the regular day after school. And so this cop pulls us over and he's like, didn't I just tell y'all to get out the street? And we were all looking at each other like, no. He's like, yes I did, and if I have to tell you again, I'm gonna arrest you, right? And we're all looking at each other like, what? Like, okay, but you didn't tell us the first time. He's like, yes I did. So anyways, he goes on about his business, and we come to a street that doesn't have sidewalks, right? And so now we have to walk in the street because I don't know, in Chicago I guess they didn't want you walking in the streets. I don't know, but listen, that was the thing. Like, people just used to walk in the street. I don't know why, or sidewalks, but this particular time it did not have a sidewalk, so we were walking in the street. So this same cop pulls back up about 15 minutes later when we approach a block that does not have sidewalks. So he's like, I just told you that this is the third time I'm telling you to get out the street. And we're like, first of all, the first time you not tell us to get out the street. The second time you saw us, that was the first time. And the third time, this sidewalk don't got a sidewalk. Like, we gotta walk in the street. He's like, y'all come here. This man starts taking his handcuffs off of his waist, and he starts handcuffing us all together. So he handcuffed me to somebody else, and we all looking at each other like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? He start calling for like backup. He's like, blah 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 blah. We like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing right now? He's not talking to us. He's not saying anything. He calls for backup, y'all. Like, 2 police cars pull up. One, like, paddy wagon pull up. Like, that's the police truck that pulls up. That has, like, that needs to fit a whole bunch of people in there. And so the other cops are handcuffing other people to each other. So it's like 2 people in each handcuff. So then they pull the paddy wagon up and they pop the back doors open. And they like, all y'all get in. I'm like, what in the world? Like, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, y'all. When I tell y'all I was so stressed, like I don't really understand what's going on right now. Nobody's talking. We were walking in the street. You act like you caught us smoking weed. Like you act like we doing something bad. Like we just a normal group of kids walking around. Like you're mad because we're in the street? Like, oh my goodness, I was so stressed out, right? And so then we're all in the back of the truck. And it's like a group of us back there. Some of us crying, some of us just mad, some of us keep talking S-H-I-T, like we just talking like, I can't believe this. So then one of my friends kept getting into it with the other friend, like, I told you, blah blah blah. I don't even know what they was talking about. And so the other friend was like, Mickey, you better get your friend. I was like, everybody just shut up. Like we don't even know what's going on. I don't know if they just holding us in this truck just to scare us. I don't know if they finna take us to a station. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. So just shut up. Like let's just chill for a second, you know, because they're not talking to us. So we gotta shut up and hear what they're talking about outside of this truck. And so we hear the other cops like walk away and get into their truck because you can't really see nothing inside of there. Like everything's padded, locked bars inside of the back of that truck. And so I'm like really nervous and I'm really scared. And so out of nowhere the car goes like that. So now we all pulling off. Now everybody back talking again. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I can't believe this, right? Because they're not gonna just pull off for no reason and take us around no block. They're taking us somewhere. In my mind, I'm going to like get locked down and I'm gonna be in there for 15 years. That's what's in my head. So I'm really stressed out. I'm like, I'm hyperventilating. I'm like, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. Y'all know me. I can't go to jail. And so then we're in there and I'm just like really in my zone. Like I just really tone everybody out because at this point I'm really stressed. Okay, I'm really stressed. And the only thing that kept going through my head is I need to call somebody. I need to call somebody. I know they're gonna give us a phone call. They're gonna give us in my head it's real for real life lockdown. Okay. And so I'm like, I know they're gonna let us call somebody. I know they're gonna let us call somebody. All I know is all my life my mom has always said,
if you get locked up, don't call me.
Listen, that was the only thing running through my head.
If you get locked up, don't call me.
So that stressed me out even more. So we get to this dang on station and he pops the back doors up. He's like, everybody out. Everybody out. We all getting out and we kind of like have to line up and do all this dramatic stuff. They separated the dudes, they separated the girls, and this one cop took the girls with him and the other cop took I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my God. I'm literally hyperventilating, like, oh my God, can I believe this? I can't believe this, I can't believe this, I can't believe this. I'm about to get locked up for 20 years and walking in the street. Like I was so stressed out. And so we get in there and the cop is like, they were really so look, we had to go in, but when you go in, you have to go through the cells. Like the cells where real people really locked up at. So it was like I don't know, like the little county, whatever, I don't know. But we had to walk through cells. Y'all, when I tell y'all, when we walked through them cells, it was men in those cells. They were like banging on the cells like, hey, hey, talk to me. Like, hey, this, hey, that. I was like, like I was so bougie and stressed, like, this is not for me. I cannot be here. Like, what is going on? They like, hey, hello, mom. Hey, I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, take me now. I can't do this no more. I can't take it. I don't want to go to jail. Please don't put me in the cells with these men and these people. I cannot. I gotta go. So we finally get through like where the cells were. And so then he took us like by the office kind of part. And so it was this big open space and he took the handcuffs off of all of us. And so we're all sitting there like, so what's gonna happen? Like, you're not saying nothing. And so this man gonna say, all y'all drop down and give me 10. Like 10 push-ups. We all looking at each other like, 10 push-ups? Like, what? Like, he's like, I'm serious. Y'all, we're on this floor doing push-ups. Do you hear me? When I tell you I was livid. Like, you want me to get on this nasty floor and start doing push-ups? The fury that was going through my body, I'm trying to tell you. So then, after we get done doing the push-ups, we stood up and he like, get on the wall and like squat. Like, put your back against the wall and squat. And he said, just stay like that. Do I look like a man to you? We are women. I'm not supposed to be doing no push-ups. I barely even exercise. You want me to get on this wall and squat? No. No. You doing too much. So we all on that wall, back against the dang on the back on the wall, and so like I said, some of us crying. We still like talking, like whispering to each other, like, you so stupid. I told you, let's just go to your house. I told you, let's just go to this place. Like, we should never be walking around the street. I was like, shut up. You know, my friends still arguing. I'm like, I cannot take this no more. Like, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already stressed. And so like we're standing there, my legs starting to burn. I'm like, ugh, I'm so sick of this. Like, I still don't know what's gonna happen. Like, please don't put me back there in themselves. That's all I know. And so then he called like the first person, which was probably like next to me, and he was like, oh, you ready to make a phone call or something like that? He said, you ready to get your phone call? And then I guess they was like, yeah, and they went to go call their person. And they came back and I was next. They were like, you ready to make your phone call? I was like, yep. But all I knew in my head was what I was thinking when I was in that truck is my mama saying,
if you ever got locked up, don't call me.
That's all that kept running in my head.
If you ever get locked up, don't call me.
So the next person in my brain to call was my grandma. I called my grandma like, I'm not calling my mama. You're not gonna waste my phone call, and you is about to come get me, okay? And the person who's gonna make you get up and come get me is your mama. So I'm calling my grandma. I called my grandma like, grandma, they got me. They got me. And I don't even know why. I was in the street. I was walking around. She's like, baby, calm down. What's wrong? Like, grandma? I don't know. She's like, just calm down. I'm about to tell your granddaddy. And, you know, we're about to come up there to see what's going on. And that's what happened. My grandma and my granddaddy came, and I guess he told, I don't know like what happened, but all I know is we were able to leave if parents came and got us. So I called my grandma like, grandma, I need you to come get me, girl. I need you to come get me. She was like, I'm coming, I'm on my way. And so my grandma and them, they came, they got me, they picked me up. They was like, what happened? And then I was looking at everybody else like, bah. I mean, all I do is, I can't do this. I can't do this, okay? But I was like, bah, I'm out, right? So then, you know, whatever, I went with my grandma. And so, you know, my grandma's talking to me like, what happened? Why did they do this? I'm just like, I don't know. All I know is I'm not going out there no more. I'm not walking with them no more. I'm not doing this no more. Like, I'm staying in the house. I'm done. I'm not messing with nobody else. Because this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get locked up, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm running. She's like, okay. So then she takes me back home, and I'm to my mom's house. Mom, like, why didn't you call me? I said, because you said, if I ever get locked up, don't call you. That wasn't based on my phone call on you, girl. She started laughing at me like, Mickey, you're crazy. I'm like, hey, I'm serious. I'm in jail. I'm in real life. You know, I'm not gonna waste nothing on you. I just can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, but that was my tragic time I got locked up, and I was really stressed. But I've never been locked up after that. I've never been in a police car, God forbid any of these things happen, because I'm not the one. Like, I'm not the one. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, that's just not for me. It's not the kind of lifestyle I want to lead. Not, you know, my kids are not going to be doing that either. Like, just kick it by yourself, okay? You got your own back. You know that. Ain't nobody else got your back but you and your mama. Okay? But anyways, you guys, so that was my story time about the time that I got locked up. So if you want more story times like that, make sure you leave it down in the comment section below. Also leave other video suggestions, pranks, challenges, reactions you would like me to see, but be specific. Like, I want you to do a reaction to blase blase. I want you to do a prank on whoever, and I want it to be this kind of prank. So be specific, okay? Alright, so before we get out of here, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to subscribe, turn those post notifications on so that you can get the shout out in the next video, and then follow me on all my social media platforms that I will leave linked right here at the top of the screen and in the description box down below. I love you guys so very much, and as always, hugs, kisses, and love. Bye.